I moved here with my parents and brother when I was 6 years old, and now I'm 23, so it's been about 17 years. I think the Boys Town kids taught me a lot about what it means to be a sister and how to take care of people younger than me, because they would always, when we would cross the street, they would grab my hand and hold my hand as we crossed the street together, and they would do things like that for me, which taught me how to do that for my younger brothers. And they would kind of look out for us, like older siblings, because we lived together and we were a family, and so they really modeled for me how to look out for my younger siblings too. My favorite part about growing up at Boys Town was that there was always sisters and people around for me to hang out with and do things with on the weekends. When I came home from school, I was never bored. There's always things to do or people to go hang out with or go watch their sports activities together, and I liked having a big family all the time. There are several girls that I still keep in touch with now that have lived with us over the years. One of them in particular lived with us when I was in high school. Her name is Summer, and we still get together for holidays. So when I came home for Easter last year, she came too, and we'll talk on Facebook, and I have her number, and we'll get together and have coffee sometimes. And there's other girls that, like on Mother's Day, there's 20 people that will call the house and want to talk to my mom especially, but then us too. So I always like getting to hear from them and what they're doing in their lives now. My parents will probably never admit this, but I think my parents are changing the world every day, making it a better place by investing in these kids that they've chosen to devote their life to raising. And so they've been really good role models for me of being world changers and making a difference. And so I knew for a long time that that's how I wanted to live my life too. I wanted to invest in people, help make the world a better place, even if it's just one person at a time. I've really learned that it's important to invest in people and care for people. My parents have set a good example for me as far as taking people in and investing in their lives and that becoming your life's work. And so when I decided to be a nurse, it was because I saw my parents modeling for me that it's important to care for other people when they need you the most. I think this place is a wonderful small village to grow up in, and I wouldn't change my childhood for anything. And I've said for a long time that, Mom and Dad, you can't leave until I'm done with high school because I want this to be my home for my whole childhood. And then I went to college and I said, please don't move because I want to come home to this place because this is my home. I don't want to come home to some new house that you've bought because that's not home.